Hey, what's up, my people? What's up? And of course, it is the number one talk show for twists and turns. It is Curveball. And we are going to be giving you guys everyday topics and stuff you have on your minds. All the things you want to say, but can't seem to get out. We are going to be bringing those topics to you, and we're also going to be putting in twists and turns here and there. There's going to be a lot of tables. The tables are plenty, and they will all be broken. And of course, with me, I have a full house as usual. We can't do this alone. I can't be the only one coming here and rapping to you like I am now. So I'm gonna just tell you guys who we have here. And of course, starting off on my left, I have none other than Mololuwa.
Hi.
Hello, Mo.
Hi, Abdusalam.
I'm glad you're here.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
You don't sound glad.
I am glad.
Should I pick up the bat?
We never have introduced bats now. Oh, God. You see what I'm seeing? Oh, God. Richie, please. Richie. Yo, for real. She was so eager to pick up the bat, man.
That's my problem with the arrangement. I would have loved that to be here. You here.
No, you're good, man. For real.
Eh?
Yeah, you're good. Good luck, man. I believe in you. I mean, if in case you pick up the bat, hit him first.
Please. This is how they swing. Okay.
Lastly, it's Lydia.
Hi, Abdusalam.
Hello. Like the only person I'm seeing here that's making me feel comfortable.
Oh,
I mean,
you're welcome. That's
I don't mean it, but then.
I will get you.
No, that
was
the entire setting is fault. Today's topic is going to be about age gaps in relationships. And we are going to be bringing a lot of questions that will be answered. The answers you might like, some you might not like. And the whole theme of everything is for the answers to the questions that you do not like on the show, we have a bell, a bat, and a ball. The bell is for crowd control. The bat is to be given to whoever breaks the table the most. And the ball is for the person to swing the ball. That's the curveball. That's the entire theme of everything. That's why the bat and the ball, that's why they're there. So age gaps in relationships. I'm going to start off with the very first question. What does everyone think about age gaps in relationships? Are you cool with it? Are you okay dating someone who's older than you or younger than you? What do you feel? Why you not they look me? Why are you laughing? What is the problem? It is a simple question. No. What do you think
start first.
Okay, I should start first.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Me, I have no problem dating someone that's older than me. It is a very, very. You are basically a human being. You are still a person. Age is a number. I don't mind. And I think my limit is I don't actually mind. I have no problem dating someone who's older than me. I mean, as a guy, obviously, you're expected to date someone who's younger. That's the norm, I guess. But it kind of gets weird when you see people who date people who are older as a guy, and I'm like, I don't mind. I mean, I like older women, man. I like them. They look good. They look nice. I mean, they are more mature than the average young woman, so I have no problem dating older women. What about you guys?
Not for me.
I know.
I can't date someone younger than me, unfortunately. Yeah.
Okay. Before we dissect all that, what about you?
I don't see a problem with it. Yeah, I think I'm really cool with it. Cool, yeah. I think there's nothing there.
There's nothing there now.
Like we are just people. The age there, as in, it really affects very little. So I think there's no problem with it. That's for me,
Madam.
It's not my preference.
But
But I mean, if it happens, honestly, it's not my preference. It's not my cup of tea.
It's not your cup of tea.
No, it's not.
All right. We have two people who have said that they have a problem with it, and we have two upstanding young citizens that have said they have no problem with it. I mean, wait to be the own day. I am not an upstanding young citizen.
So I what?
I said,
Okay, we were people. What's your standing here?
No.
Why are you bothered about this?
Oh, wait, he's favoring you. Are you asking me why I'm bothered?
Nah, he did not mention anything that has to do with anything pertaining to you people. So it could be anything.
He just
so,
felt attacked this time.
Okay.
Understand?
Continue.
This should not be a male against female, please.
Mm-hmm.
Damage control.
Got it.
Okay, next question. What is your limit, or what age limit do you consider to be for in an age gap relationship, whether younger or older?
That's a good question. I think for me, I could probably do, honestly, up to 10. Up to 10 years older. Probably. I don't think it'll be my preference because by the time you're 10 years older, I'm probably going to want to kneel down, just naturally. I'll probably just want to genuflect to greet you. But I could. I think the sweet spot for me is maybe between 4 to 6 years. Older.
You want it to papa?
4 to 6 years older. So you want it your mama?
It's 4 to 6 years, not 46.
Exactly. 4 to 6 years.
She's not
6 years older.
Okay, no be papa. You want it to ego?
You want to date your big sister now?
I mean,
Okay.
I've got your tongue.
my own limits is, I mean, I do not mind going up. I don't mind dating women who are 5, 6 years older than me. I have no problem.
What's the
with
difference
it.
between what you said and what I just said?
I mean, Mom, I don't know. For you, it seems like you want to go and be doing bros for somebody in the house. But me, I'm still a guy, so I'm not doing bros for or madam for anybody. You get?
I even have a question to ask her.
Go on.
Let's assume Ned Wonko, the
Regina Daniels' husband.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like the age gap between him and
Regina.
yes. Would that work for somebody like him?
No, I think that's too much.
Nedonko has money.
When then?
Yeah, but I was giving grandpa, I need to be able to banter with you. Do you get?
Exactly.
And you need to be able to understand my banter.
Exactly.
Are you trying to? You're saying Nedonko does not understand Regina's banter?
I'm not saying Regina and Ned. I said Regina. Regina are their own people, but I'm saying me, I don't think I'll be able to read. How old is Ned? Uncle, Grandpa Ned. I think it's so disrespectful.
I think it should be
In his
60s.
Yeah,
60.
that's like
Ned.
or if not
It has to
70.
be higher.
Different generations entirely. We have generations between us.
I mean, there's a reason your grandma doesn't understand all your jokes.
Exactly.
Wow. Now Nedonko the cholesterol bullet.
No,
I don't know for anybody. I'm just saying the truth.
Okay.
but you didn't ask him how many years he can do.
Him. No,
How many years
it's
older?
getting to him now. How many years older can you do now?
Okay, I'd say it depends at what stage of my life I am in, but as I am right now, I could say 5 to 10 years. Yeah, that's my max.
Thank you very much.
Older.
Thank you very much.
You don't seem cool with it.
Anyway, Lydia.
It's a good start.
Lydia, what's the limit for you then? Before someone bites someone here.
Okay, so for someone older, I would say I would agree with more, but I would say more like 8 years. You know, I don't want an entire decade. For someone younger, it can't be more than 2 years. It cannot be more than 2 years. And even the 2 years, it's looking more like 1, but let me just give the grace of the 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay, now let's get to the nitty-gritty of this talk. Since we have all gotten our limits and why we can't, whether we can or cannot, out of the way.
Can I just ask?
Yeah, go on.
Why was this an issue when I was saying 4 to 6 years? And when he said 5 to 10 years older, he shook his hand.
You see, to me, I think
What does that even mean?
Exactly.
I think the thing is with me, when I see women going up to older guys, I kind of have this feeling of, are you really going with him for the love and the togetherness, or
if it's for money, then you probably be looking over 10 years. It's probably over 10 years. Because within the 10-year sort of 10 years of my age, it's unlikely that you're stinking rich. So if I was going for money, they're probably going to need to be much older, like Najina.
I don't understand. So 4 to 6 years I cannot have money more than you. Is that what you're saying?
It's not what I'm saying.
Okay, what are you saying?
I'm saying that if I am looking to marry for money, I'm probably looking much older because they have established themselves. They've had maybe decades in their industry, such things. But within 10 years older than me, I mean, you're probably still building your life, right?
Come on,
she has a point though.
She said within 10 years of our age, people are still building their lives. There are people that are just 2 years older than that have already skyrocketed in this life.
There's riches, there's wealth, there's also legitimate money, and there's illegitimate money. So you're not just going for any kind of rich person. You're going for someone that's making legit wealth.
Okay.
So of course, if you're gonna come rich, come correct. That's what she's trying to say.
Can I add to it? No, I'm not into
it. Okay, real quick. Let's focus on these two now. Why exactly do you people have a problem with going older?
Going older or younger?
Going older. You can't date who's older than you. I mean, you can't date who's younger than you, rather. You can't date who's younger than you. Why do you have a problem with going younger? Okay,
so personally, I feel that it is more from a maturity perspective. Based on the experience.
Okay.
I'm coming. Let me cook. So I feel like a lot of men that are within my age range, or would I say on the younger
men. Anyway.
No. Time out, please.
Time out. You don't break them. Okay, you guys. I was just the intro to the topic we have for you guys today. So you guys can call in, drop in messages, and react to us on social media. We will be following every step of the way, and we will be bringing some of the reactions from some of you people who have been listening to us on the show today. So that was just the age gaps in relationships here on Curveball. Stay tuned. We will be right back. It's still Curveball, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back to the place where we actually drop the twist, the turns, and the twist and turns. Someone is going to be getting the bat and the ball. But let's go back to our cast and crew. Let's go back to the full house that we have here. It's still more Richie and Lydia on age gaps in relationships. And the initial parts, my head is spinning me, honestly. I'm hearing a lot of things.
No, Lydia was calling people within 5 years of her age men. That was where I had my
God, what is the problem? I don't understand. Okay, so what? Okay, so I don't understand. People within 5 years of I'm not going to ask you your age here, but I'm just going to spitball here and guess.
Is boys not more accurate?
Oh, jeez. My God. I'm not even hitting the bell for you.
that kind of situation, somebody within 5 years of, I'm so sorry, the likelihood is that mentally, in fact, you might even be younger than me.
And
exactly where I was going.
Hendrik, who was just recently signed by Real Madrid, is a 16-year-old. His girlfriend is 22 or 23.
Okay.
Lamine Yamal, right winger for Barcelona FC, is 19 years old. His girlfriend is 24. So are you trying to tell me that those men who go out on the field and play the sport that could potentially cause damage to their legs or even their lives, and they make money, they are providers, are you telling me that you classify them as boys?
What does that have to do with your mental attitude?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What does that have to do with your maturity, your skills? You're talented as regards to football. That now means you're mature.
I am making money enough to have that relationship.
What do you actually define
There's no
as
correlation to
what do we define as mature? If we are to talk about this, because you classify maturity, or you look at maturity that it's based on age. But me, I think of maturity from a situational perspective.
Okay.
Situations make people mature. There are people that could be 30 and they are not so mature.
Yeah.
And that's where we talk about a mental age and then is it biological age?
Yeah.
So how can you say that somebody who is 5 years above you is still a boy because you feel like it will not be mature? As in, make that make sense.
Not even more mature than you said. They came together. That's how it is.
He might be more mature than me, right?
Yes, no.
But see, he could have gone through some things in life. True. But I think those kind of people are the anomalies. I think generally speaking, you have to spell that word. Generally speaking.
So people who are mature are the anomalies.
No, with life experience, right, comes the propensity to be more mature.
Right? What is propensity?
Okay, Lydia, break it down. Can you speak the English to understand?
Speak portable English.
I don't speak that. I don't speak that. But it's actually true. I feel with the experiences that you have in life, the maturity tends to increase. Obviously, if you decide to continue making smart choices, unless you deliberately decide to be delinquent.
There's a statement. There's a statement that says somebody who has never made mistakes has never learned. So you are saying smart choices. So meaning those who make mistakes are people who are not smart or something. Is that what you're saying?
No, there's a difference between. There's a difference between you don't make mistakes every single time, right? If you do something and if you make a mistake once, fine, it's a mistake. But imagine making that same mistake over and over again. You're literally just making the same decision. So that's not a mistake.
Okay, chill. I have a reaction here from a person whose name I will not mention. And I asked him, what do you feel about age gaps in relationships? Are you willing to date someone who is older than you, and by how much? And this person said, as long as she is able to put a lot of food in my belly and make me feel safe and secure once I come back from the outside, I do not care about the age. She fit be 20 years plus, I don't care. I mean, she fine. That's what she said. Another guy said, when I asked him the same question, he said, what is this one you want to say?
For Abdusalam to say that.
He said he said, I don't think it is a good idea for people who are older, for a guy to date an older woman, as he will not be able to exert his will and dominance in the relationship.
I'm so sorry, but can you imagine telling someone that's 10 years older to sit down?
Why can't you?
I would look at you like,
why would you see? It is your mindset that makes frustrate and breathe.
Are you okay? Am I your mate? What?
My belief is simply that the reason why you are looking at it like this is because you are probably thinking that for a guy who is younger than you to walk up to you and say he wants to be in a relationship with you, you are probably going to be the one carrying the relationship, maybe financially. If the guy that is coming to meet you himself, he get back of pocket, you will not go reason how you be that. He will tell you to sit down and you will sit down because obviously he's the one that is bringing.
I'm just asking you, okay. Do you have what it takes to tell a woman that is 10 years older than you?
Why not? I have what it takes now.
Are you not scary?
I have Steez. Steez is enough.
Really? Oh my God.
Steez!
As Nigerians, is this what?
No, but honestly, let me bring some examples into this. Let's assume we are Africans here. We have families, and then we have the way we run our families. Probably after the demise of a father, the first son takes charge of the estate and the household, becomes the man of the house. And let's
anymore.
Oh God!
It's 2024. Come on now.
Carry on.
You overlook a daughter that's older because you're the first son.
Emma,
in this day and age,
she's actually throwing away customs
In
and
this-
traditions.
in this-
All in one statement.
Nah,
Not
I don't think
anymore.
Wait, hold on. Is she taking the bath, ladies and gentlemen?
No, I don't think that still happens.
Please.
She,
So no. We could have.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have someone who has thrown the curveball finally. She said that customs and traditions are out the window. Because we're 2024, she said that if someone's father dies, overlook the first son and just go directly to give the daughter because she can see them both first.
Of course.
Where does it happen in this country?
Oh my God, she said that.
Oh, what?
Where does it happen in this country? That such things happen, that you just
Or they treat the siblings, equally.
So are you
and
going to
they
tell
just
me?
split.
Let's look at the $10. Are you going to tell me?
no girls.
No, they have a son.
And this one is where, like the number
I don't
one.
understand.
He's there.
The
He's
first
an equal
son, the
heir.
first
Exactly.
and
And he's the
only
first
son.
and only
You
son.
people have been biased in your pickings. Why are you picking a
They
billionaire?
went to go
Let's
and
go and pick a banana like
why?
Pick
Why?
Okay, so who should we
pick
pick?
another family.
So yeah,
Oh,
as you have
You can't vote for me.
Tell us, so.
I'm the firstborn and I'm the firstborn son.
No, they should have gone to England and picked the queen and the
now.
That's how they run. This is in Africa. What we know is that the first son takes over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what does
Everybody looks up. No, I was trying to drive this into your statement of saying you cannot actually
tell somebody that is 10 years
that is 10 years older than you to sit down there.
Yes.
Now we have traditional rulers that might be older, that might be younger than a whole lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
But because of the position, we accord them that respect. So I feel like if somebody who is 10 years younger than you that occupies the office of your husband or boyfriend cannot tell you to sit down, it means you have a
When
problem.
you said, "Oh, boyfriend, stop." No, we're giving our boyfriends husband treatment now.
Okay.
You cannot. Is it bad?
So I personally feel like you can.
Wait, I want to shit. I was saying
She wants to hold
she don't look at
Do not use this bath with hard balls. How about this alarm head?
Hey.
It was made for you. You can match your nails.
Lydia, sorry. I interrupted you.
No, it's fine. I was saying like
Where the politeness coming from? Oga talk to talk.
Okay. I was saying
Before they would throw it at
What's that?
in this case of the heirs and whatever, I think it won't be a matter of how do I say this? So let's say the father dies and hands everything over to the first son or the only son.
The father cannot die and hand over again. Father is dead.
What I'm trying to say? Wait. Now you know when someone is clutching at straws, but okay, because this is semantics now.
Okay.
There's no semantics when we are talking for you are saying propensity, say no problem.
Anyways, so I think in that type of situation, it's not that the son that is probably the last one will start, maybe disrespecting or talking to the. Do you understand? He might call the shots when necessary, maybe in terms of maybe sharing the property or directing the family. But then it won't be from a commanding perspective, like I am now the head of the family, so you people have to do what I say.
It's not the head of the family.
Just because he's the head of the family doesn't mean that he will take.
Let us get the context.
This is the very issue.
Okay.
Why people within our age range to say that you want to submit to them is. Can you see? You guys are just displaying it. You're displaying it now because your idea of leadership and being a husband or even a boyfriend, which is ridiculous to me, is you listen to me.
Wait, what is ridiculous? Me as your boyfriend?
That was that part.
That one is obvious. That one is obvious.
Sorry. Don't cry.
What we're saying in here is these are the future husbands. And see how you guys are talking. Your idea of leadership is flawed. And you think you can lead a woman that's older than you.
Okay. I think I understand why she cannot submit.
That's the problem. Not people. I can submit to my husband, but I would expect for my husband to have an understanding that leadership is being a servant.
Exactly.
Servant.
She wants to get married to a servant.
Okay, no problem. Like Jesus, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you want to marry Jesus.
Preach this.
Where do
you find those kind of people you are talking about? Like, describe them. Do they have dark hair? Are they
praying?
Like, because I don't know the attributes you are mentioning.
They seem quite like straight out of the fairy tale.
That's a good question for people who want to marry older.
Yes.
What is your understanding rather of being a husband?
For us that want to marry older,
yes.
I understand not being a husband is that my own belief is the woman is older, so she's obviously old enough to know what is right and what is wrong. She is mature. She is calm.
Independent of her. Your own understanding of being a husband.
Provide love, provide care, provide stability, provide emotional support. And if in the rare cases that the older woman does not have money, provide money as well. That's my own belief.
And what do you get in return? What are your expectations?
I get peace and quiet that is not usually offered by younger women. I get peace, I get stability, I get calm, I get love as well, because older women know how to give love. They expect so much love and they give out so much love. And you're a baby now. So you're like child, so she has to love her kid. What's your own understanding?
She has to love her kid.
Do I have to talk? I mean, if after all he said
no, because your understanding could be different from his.
Okay. Thank you. So, marrying an older woman.
Just generally, what's your understanding of being a husband?
Being a husband?
Yeah.
A provider, a protector, and then I think that.
No, hold on. You asked me for those of us that want to marry older. Yes, you didn't ask me generally.
That's why I said.
You guys are the ones that want to marry older, so I'm asking you people.
Hey, no, being a husband in the context of marrying older is from generally.
The ones that want to marry older.
Older women, sorry.
We said we are open to it. We are not saying we want to marry. Okay. Don't come and see, please.
This one, you just remember your girlfriend is younger than you. You just remembered. Okay. So, as you were saying, provider, protector, and then what are your expectations from her?
Partnership. Because me, honestly, that's how I see marriage first. I see it as partnership. And then inside every partnership, there are rules.
Okay.
And then
I like where you're going.
I know you want to talk about love.
You don't know.
I mean, even in the Bible, there's a way it's coined in the Bible. Husbands, love your wives. Wives, submit to your husbands. And what me I understand is that it's difficult for men to love. So that's why they instructed us to love. And it's difficult for women to submit. And that's why some of them don't want to submit.
This man is the wisest man I've ever sat down in the room with. Shake hand. Collect bat.
He quoted Bible and he's now wise. Anyway.
What's happening?
And his wisdom. He didn't just read it.
The context he used it on. Are you angry that the bat has been taken away from you?
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Absolutely fine.
I'm not.
She has a secret ploy to come and take it. This bat should stay here. It's not going anywhere.
In any sense, it is just basically that as a husband, like Richard was saying, provide structure, stability. But then if you are in talks with an older woman and the emotion and the love carries you to that aspect where it ends up being that you guys could actually get married, I personally don't see any reason why you have to bring the whole provider mentality. It's a woman that has done well for herself without you. What is needed in that relationship is just partnership, and you guys should maybe gather day. That's the kind of relationship. And it is sweet to be that kind of relationship because there are little worries, little problems. Everybody is just, I'm sure there will be problems, like that's how it is in every relationship. But then it's not the problem of I'm talking to you and you're not listening. It's more a problem of we are not in sync, and you guys just get in sync. That's just how it is.
The emotional maturity is already there.
It is there.
Because at that
But can
age,
you match it?
Why can't I match it?
Why do you think you would be able to match the emotional maturity of somebody who has had a lot more time to develop it than you?
Because it is me. I am him. Him is me.
It depends on when you start taking things like this serious. Me, I grew up in a home, yeah, and as a little boy, I watched a whole lot of movies, and after watching movies, I would watch my parents, and I saw them, and I wasn't just looking at them. I was looking at them from the perspective that one day me too, I'll become papa. What my papa they do? What is he doing that is not right? What is she doing? I mean, I had been learning, and that's why most times when I talk, people will ask me, "Oh boy, how old are you?"
Exactly.
Because my emotional
intelligence
age or my mental age is like far above because of I've taken time to study all of these things. It's not that you wait until okay, now I am ready for marriage. Let me go and buy books. Me, if you see me with book, burn that book, burn me, and then burn me.
I mean,
I've had only time to.
Your emotional age and your mental age is high, but you still believe firstborn son should.
Oh my God.
Bring down my message. Me, I'm just gonna tell you straight up. The reason why I give back.
Do you want the bag? I will give you.
The reason why I feel that I will be able to match this emotional spectrum age that she's talking about with older women is because me personally, in my family, I am the only boy. I have 2 girls behind me, and most of the time, from my childhood, I've spent my childhood around women. My father was a literal go outside and bring money inside kind of father. It's not like he wasn't ever really around. He was around, but he comes back, he's tired, not much screen time. I know women. Women are definitely, you can't understand them completely, but to a level, I understand women. Older, younger, there is always something very, very constant with women. And that is that when you give a woman attention, that is all she needs most of the time. Why do you need bell?
Excuse you?
Well, I didn't say you don't need attention.
Attention is not the only thing that we need.
And money, Abby.
It's not about that.
What else?
There needs to be an established emotional relationship. It's the truth. See, that's the problem with your gender. You don't want to hear from women because you think that we are saying too much or we're just doing the most. But when you start,
man.
I was talking about this two of you.
You guys.
I said that's the problem with your gender. That's what I said.
You say we don't listen to women.
We literally have to go on a quick break. A lot of things have been said on the show. 2 people have held the bats, and let's all take a breather, let everything calm down, and let all the heat go out of the room. It's still Curveball. Do not go anywhere. Yo guys, it's still Curveball, and this is the segment where we have to come to a middle ground. 2 people have held the bat already. The bell has been rung like crazy. So many tables have been broken. But we do have to reach a general agreement as to why people or the views that people have on age gaps in relationships. The cast is still here. Everybody, the gang is still here. And I don't know, Richard is caressing the bat really nice. So, Namibo has held the bat for like longest, but I don't know. This is exactly how it's going to go down. We have to come to a middle ground. And this is the question that we'll drop as per the middle ground. Your final thoughts on age gaps in relationships and what you think it all comes down to in the end of the day or at the end of the day. Now, go, shoot.
Let me go last because we guys.
I think
you are just waiting for what?
Because
go.
Okay, so I feel do whatever works best for you. Simple. do whatever you feel works best for you. Because obviously everyone has unique lives and unique systems and things. So do whatever you know works best for you and don't compromise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you feel like, oh, okay, yes, I would like to be with an older person, and you come across an older person that, would I say, ticks all your boxes to an extent, and, you go ahead as long as you're ready for everything that is involved. That's all.
What do you mean by that? That sounded quite ominous.
No!
Because everything that's involved.
It's the truth now. No, not like you're entering into a trap now, but then obviously when you're in a relationship, right, there will be general challenges that
even with dating a younger person, there's still
so why are you saying it like, no, it's not entering a trap? I'm just saying.
This thing she's saying, it's true, but coming from her, I'm very...
Meaning what?
Okay, this will go this way, yeah. The final thoughts. I know what you think already, but just for the elephants in the room, there's no way of saying.
So I would always say, try to get an understanding, not just of your own self. I'm going beyond and know what works for you. Yeah. Try to understand what works for the other gender generally, and then individuals specifically, because of course, if we are talking about dating older women, given my age, an older woman would be like over 30, definitely. So these people might have been more in touch with their hormones and a lot of things, a lot of issues that make women tip and all those things. They've probably handled them over the years and they've gained some level of maturity. So yeah, I think as a guy that wants to do that, you have to understand that and then still do what works for you. But don't just limit yourself to that, oh, this is just me, because whether you do what works for you or do what works for John and James, all of us will still have problem in marriages and relationships. There's no escape route, because you marry somebody today, tomorrow that person becomes another person. Situation changes, life changes, people, and all of that. So I don't like the way you're looking at me.
I'm listening to you.
I don't like the way you're looking at me. But anyways, I have said my piece. I give you the...
I'm just allowed, please. Because he doesn't want me to talk.
No, talk. Say what is on your mind. She
already said she wants to go there. So I'm just gonna say, I don't know how to do all this psychological, emotional things you guys have got, people have got going on. I'm not really a fan of it. All I know is, if she's fine and she can cook and put food in my belly, I don't have a problem. I don't care if you're older. I don't care if you're younger. When it even comes to older women, these people do not really understand. Have you seen the way these women take care of themselves? Have you seen the way their skin glows? Have you seen how they're so intentional about what they eat, how they dress, how they move? The ones that people even think are old, they are looking so much more pink.
With experience.
Thank you. With experience. Exactly.
You're ringing the bell for yourself.
I'm ringing for myself. Exactly.
That's a new one. I never saw that coming.
With experience. Thank you very much. It's not like sharing it. It's not like I'll be with somebody now and I'm asking how do we work
and don't know anything like that. So
be so vague. I want you to be giving me the expose so that I'll be like, hey, I didn't know this one existed before.
So younger women can't give you the expose.
What do you know?
Okay.
What do you people know?
Please let her. She's filming.
How do you know?
No, I'm not.
She's filming.
My own conclusion is that, I'll take for what Lydia said. You do what works for you. I agree with that totally. And, at the end of the day, like Richard also said, find a common ground in order to, bond and attach to your partner. That being said, if said partner ends up being an older woman, I do not have a problem with it at all. In fact, I will even welcome it, to be honest, because I'm tired of all this Gen Z wahala that they are getting. Finally.
So I think, contrary to expectations, I echo a lot of what you guys have said, to be fair. I would say, 1, you should gain an understanding of what it means to be either a wife or a husband in a relationship.
Wait, calm down. It's no breakdown.
No, I think she's doing a gender thing, but let's keep
I'm literally agreeing with her.
Gain the understanding first, right?
For me.
No,
you need the knowledge before you can apply it. So gain the understanding.
Wait now, calm down. You need knowledge before you can apply it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then gain understand.
So gain the understanding. Gaining the understanding is the knowledge. No?
Yes. Go
That's
on.
simple enough for you
Go.
to understand. So once you've now gained the understanding, be conscious, like Richie said, actually, be conscious of. So let's do it for Richard. That was good. Be conscious of
along.
Yeah, more good job after.
No, for real. I actually agree with what he said. Like, know who you are.
An agreeable woman.
But
Gen Z that is agreeable.
they even exist. Oh, Gen Z that is agreeable. No,
You guys are being a bit too ridiculous.
It's the fact now.
Please just let me.
I mean, we are literally just talking about the common topic here, and not you. Even your agreeability has been fluctuating. This one is not even agreeing with us at all.
And she's still using the agree.
They agree to disagree.
No grief for anybody.
No, I agree. I agree with what Richie said. I agree with the fact that you should know who you're with, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're with somebody that is older than you, to be honest, even if you're with someone that's younger than you should try to be able to cater to them. Mm-hmm. The thing with younger guys and older women is I just don't know if, especially if they have an established lifestyle, as a younger man, you can cater to them. If you can, go through. You understand what it means to be a husband and you can cater to it, go through. Also, as a woman, you should understand, if you want to marry older, you should also understand what an older man might want. And if you think you can cater to that, go through. So I completely agree with what you said, to be honest.
Okay.
And I think it works.
Luckily, we did not get much bombshells dropped. Thank you, Mo.
Can
Can
I just one thing.
Just one thing.
If let's assume Eve was older than Adam, do you think that story would have been the same? Would we be suffering?
That story for another day.
I'm not the only one that's confused.
It's me.
Shed more light.
Yeah.
I mean, Adam was older than Eve. Eve misled him. Maybe if she was older.
Adam was older and he was still misled.
Yes.
As the one that should have been the one to say, actually, no.
Probably if she was.
So
older,
if he's now younger, you don't think he would just follow the madam? Yes, ma.
If she was older, she would have known more. She was young, she was a Gen Z.
He still ate the apple despite being older.
Each of us.
So, each of us.
Excuse me. Did she say she didn't eat the apple? Adam was the one that came and started saying, "It's the woman you gave me, it's the woman you gave me that gave me the apple."
She literally told this guy, eat apple, not to you.
Because he not close his mouth.
All right.
That's what I thought.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's what I thought.
That is also for crowd control. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached a sort of middle ground. Everybody is saying, let's just all do what works for us, which at the end of the day is exactly what everybody's got to go home with. Do what works for you. And with that, we have come to the end of today's episode on
I think
Curveball.
you deserve this. You deserve this today. Or is it?
No. No, give me.
Not
Give me.
Nah, man, I need to get out of here. You guys, thank you for coming on to Curveball today, and we will join you for another exciting episode of Curveball.